Our Story Productions presents Martin County on TV, spotlighting the organizations, businesses, and citizens who are making a difference in our community today. And with interviews and stories done by local television shows over the last 25 years, here you're sure to learn more about the county we call home. Get ready, for this is Martin County on TV.
Martin County on TV, talking business.
Hello, I'm Ned Koppen, President of the Fairmont Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today on Talking Business on Martin County on TV. Our guests today are from the Martin County Fair Board, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Welcome, gentlemen.
I'm Robbin, Celander, President of the Fair Board.
And I'm Steve Pomerenke, Vice President.
So, Martin County Fair, it's really important to us. It's really a big deal in our community, but it's a big deal statewide. It's the other big fair. In reference to the state fair, tell us a little bit about the history of the Martin County Fair.
So the Martin County Fair, this is actually the second site that we were at. If you go back in 1965, we moved from the the old location where the mall is at.
Right.
That's where we were at, and that was sold to them, and we purchased ground out there where we're presently at now, and that move was done in 1965.
Did you set that sale up, Robbin?
I did not. That was I was 6 months old then. So.
And we are fortunate. We own 91 acres, so we do have a sizable chunk of land to be able to have the fairgrounds on.
Tell us a little bit about the ownership of the fair, how it operates, how your board operates. Just give us a quick overview of that, maybe.
Well, one thing that's interesting about the Martin County Fair as compared to other fairs in Minnesota is that we are owned by the Martin County Fair. The fairgrounds is. And most county fairs in Minnesota are owned by the county. Some may be owned by the city, but I would say most of them in Minnesota are owned by the county. And we're kind of unique that way. We don't have exact figures, but we think there are only 3 or 4 other fairs like that in Minnesota that are actually owned by the fair itself and not owned by the county. So that's unique, the way the fair operates.
Sure.
It operates like any other county fair, but I guess I would say our funding is a little bit different because we're not owned by the county.
Now, the fair is actually a nonprofit or a charitable organization, and that's really just a business tax designation. But it does make it so that anyone in our community can be part of the fair, donate to the fair, and that's a charitable donation for them, correct?
Martin County Fair is a 501c3, so we, any donations to the Martin County Fair are tax deductible, and we also have an endowment that we started for the Martin County Fair, and we've had a couple very sizable donations to our endowment, and again, that's all tax deductible. That has really helped us for the future. I mean, what we hope to have in the future is this endowment fund that we can use the interest off of that money to do various projects on the fairgrounds. Because any of the projects that we do are basically put together by donor money. Sponsorships that we've gotten from. We do get some county money, and we do get some county support, but because it's not county owned, we are doing a lot of fundraising, for any of the things that we do at the Martin County Fair, and that's really what keeps us viable and has put the fair at the level that it's at.
So it sounds to me like even though the fair is a week of in August each year, it's really, as board members, it's kind of a year-round job, evidently, through fundraising and planning. Tell us a little bit about how that works.
That's right, Ned. It is kind of a year-long project. Basically, we're planning for the fair, but we also have so many more activities that we use the fairgrounds for. In the summertime, we probably schedule 8 to 10 weddings out there a year that a lot of people don't realize.
Really?
Yeah, and just because the Martin County Arena is big enough that you can house, if you have a wedding of 300 to 400 people, you have plenty of room in there, and it's an insulated facility, and so we've picked up more and more weddings all the time, we had New Way Co-op use it the other night for their appreciation supper. And then the other big thing that we've been using it for the last 3 years is the Mile, which is the Minnesota Youth Livestock Expo. And
That's become a big thing.
that has just become huge for our community. I don't think people realize what that does for our community. We have over 1,700 exhibitors that come to that just in Martin County. That's not counting Jackson. And all the hotels are filled here. In fact, they use Blue Earth, they use Spirit Lake. And so they come use our fairgrounds and show livestock, and it's just a great way to promote Fairmont and bring people to Fairmont.
And that's a relatively new thing. 2-3 years, and it's grown and gotten big really quickly.
Yeah, the the Minnesota Youth Livestock Expo actually started in 2020. When the state fair was canceled, a group of us got together and decided that we really needed to do something if we could. And I've been on the board for 26 years, and we've got a fair board of 15 people that are extremely receptive to doing things like that, and really know that the fairgrounds need to be used as a vehicle to bring people to Fairmont. And I really thought that our fair board would go along with it, so I called a few people up and told them the idea that I had, and I, along with Kent Teesey from Lake Crystal, are co-chairman of the Mile. And it really, and we've got a tremendous set of people on our committee that have a lot of varying skills. Kent and I definitely don't have the social media skills and some of the technical knowledge that is needed to put on a show like that. So we have other people that do that part of it. We just got, and a lot of the people on the committee are people that we've worked with at the state fair, because both Kent and I have been working with the beef show up at the state fair for over 20 years together, and known each other for a long time. And the other people that are on the committee, it's kind of the same situation, and that's how we got the group together. And we have about, we have 5 different species that show. The hogs or the swine are over in Jackson. The other 4 species are here in Fairmont, because we just couldn't handle everything at one location. But we probably have between 30 and 35 people on kind of the core committee. We have an executive committee of about 6 or 7, but we have a core committee of about 35 people that handle all the different species. And then we have a lot of other donors too, a lot of other volunteers, because it's all volunteer people that work on the Mile. And that's kind of how it started. And
it sounds like another great event that kind of happened due to circumstances a couple of years ago, and now will probably continue on, and it's a great part of the fairgrounds, maybe, right?
Yeah. It's a good way to use the fairgrounds to promote Fairmont, and it's not a hard project for the fair board itself, because basically once we're set up for the Mile, we're pretty much set up for our fair. So it kind of leads us in, and it kind of is a trial run for our fair of things that need to be done that we maybe didn't think about. So It's worked out really well.
Essentially, we're getting the fairgrounds ready for the fair a month early.
Yeah.
And we have the Mile, and then we've got about a month, and then the county fair.
Well, let's talk about the fair a little bit. Mm-hmm. Every year, 1 week a year. This year in 2022, give us the dates and a little bit of a rundown.
Our dates this year are August 15th through the 21st. We start the fair off on Tuesday night we're bringing bull riding to the fairgrounds. So it's just strictly bull riding. It's not a rodeo, but it's strictly bull riding, and there's like 35 to 40 competitors. And we're going to hold that in Keatzer Arena on Tuesday night.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's something different. And then Wednesday night is country singer Adam Doliak. He's an up-and-coming star. Thursday night is Johnny Holmes, always popular and fun to be for the crowd. Friday night in the arena, in Martin County Arena, is the White Sidewalls. And then, of course, also on Friday night, it's always a big staple, is the races at the racetrack. So we try to do a couple different things that night. And then Saturday night, we're all looking forward to it. We've got Black Hawk coming to Martin County Fairgrounds. So
that's a great lineup.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, I bet you are. How about other events at the fair? What else can we look forward to?
The main thing that I do at the fair is I take care of a lot of the livestock shows, and we have a good lineup of livestock shows again this year. Nothing really new, but it's a pretty strong lineup overall if you like watching livestock shows. You know, on top of all the different 4-H shows that they typically have at a county fair, we also have a regional 4-H and FFA show for hogs, sheep, goats, and cattle. And so we've got 4 different species that we have a regional 4-H and FFA livestock show, and that's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have the 26th annual Kim Shone Classic. You know, that'll be on Saturday afternoon. We have, and that's a steer and heifer show, you know, cattle show. Then we also have the Minnesota State Hampshire Sheep Show, and that will be Saturday morning at 9 o'clock in the Livestock Show arena. We have our Beef Carca Show, and this is the 23rd annual Beef Carca Show. That's on Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock. I think that pretty well. We do have on Thursday is our FFA show. And that's just the Martin County FFA show. So we have a 4-H and FFA regional show, and then we have a Martin County FFA show where just Martin County people can show at that particular show, and that's on Thursday in the morning. I think that pretty well covers the livestock shows.
You know, the fair is a great opportunity for people of all ages, families, but you know, what you guys have just described, you know, it's a great chance for our youth from ag families and ag programs. It's a big deal for them in the summer, and a chance to engage with each other and different programs.
We probably need to mention, I mean, we have our carnival. You know, we have family fun shows that comes, and we're very fortunate to have them. And then we also have the Ninja Warriors coming back this year, and I know that was real popular last year. If anybody watches the Ninja Warriors on TV, it's very similar to that. And the good thing about that, it's free. I mean, it's there for the kids to play on. So those are a couple of the other things that for the kids, the carnival and the Ninja Warriors. And
well, and you touched on something, Robbin, and you know, we think about what is the entertainment and what is the ticket cost, and you know, what can I afford to do. You guys have a lot of free things at the fair as well, correct?
That's right. I mean, once you buy your ticket to get in the gate, everything is free after that. You know, obviously you have to pay for your food if you're going to buy food at some of the different stands. But other than that, all the entertainment is free. You know, and most days, there are 2 days that are different. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are all $8. Saturday is $10, and Sunday is $5. And I think one thing that we need to talk about is that the fair really is a well-rounded, it's not just livestock, it's not just entertainment, it's not just the carnival, it's not just food, it's not just booths that are in or exhibit booths that are in the Martin County Arena and Bank Midwest building. It's a combination of all those things. I mean, so we try to have a well-rounded group of events that everyone is going to like, and there's something for everyone at the Martin County Fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. You know, and that's why the fair is so big and successful here in Martin County in our community, because there is something for everybody, and families can come out, and whether it's little kids all the way up to grandpa and grandma, we all have something to do there.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know, you talk about just a couple other little things. The pork cook-off. I know
I know a little bit about that with the Chamber of Commerce. We're part of that.
They help with that. So, and then the other one that's really been huge for us the last 3 years is our beer and bacon on Saturday. It's grown. We sell 500 tickets, and it will sell out. It's very, very popular, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know, those are believe it or not, 2 big events that celebrate the pork industry in Martin County. And that's fairly intentional, but it's a lot of fun too. And I know both events have been successful now, and they'll be sold out again this year for sure.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that we should talk about with this year's fair that we haven't touched on already?
The best value for you is a season pass. I mean, our season passes are $20, and basically,
that's cheap entertainment.
If you come for 2.5 days, it's paid for. And I just want to say that's probably it is that is your best value, and come out and enjoy the fair. The different foods. You know, for $20, you can come out there and have supper or 3 or 4 nights. So I just want to make sure that people are aware of that.
So whenever I'm looking for information about the fair, I go to your guys' website. And are there other ways that people can find out more about the fair, other places to go, or is the website the best place?
Oh, the website is probably the best place to go. Hopefully, our premium book is always published by the photo press, and hopefully everyone that receives the photo press got a premium book. And the premium book is a wealth of knowledge. I mean, that has everything that's going to be going on as far as schedules and how to enter for the fair, if you would like to exhibit at the fair, all kinds of different things. So hopefully people have gotten the premium book, but there are other places where you can pick up premium books too. We got various banks that have premium books. I don't even know all the different places that we have premium books at now.
Yeah, it's different banks or businesses in Martin County, and also the fair office. The fair
Right.
office is basically open every day because
Extension is there.
Martin County Extension's there, so you can always stop out there.
It sounds like you guys have a big job on your hands coming up in a couple of weeks, and I think I would encourage everybody to come out to the fair, support the fair. It's good for our community. It's a great event. It's a lot of fun. There's something for everybody, and I'd just like to thank both of you for coming and talking to us today on Talking Business on Martin County TV.
Martin County on TV, Talking Business.
Hi, I'm Jeff Rouse, the executive producer of Our Story Productions and the host today of Martin County on TV's Talking Business. And I have special guests with me today.
Kelly Sloneker.
Doug Sloneker.
Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. And you are with?
We are owners of the garage sale store.
That is a wonderful store. I have been there many, many times. A great store, and I recommend everyone check it out. Tell us a little bit about the garage. How's it said again?
The garage sale store.
The garage sale store. Tell us a little bit about how it all began.
Well, we've known Fred and Marlis Hoops, former owners of the store, for a number of years, and Kelly had expressed interest in buying it sometime if he ever put it up for sale, and well, he took us up on that and said, well, it's like about the COVID time, we had to wait for that to get over and for him to come down on price a little bit, so we negotiated a price and bought the store and established business. Thought it was a good idea, and it seems to be working out good.
Wonderful. Tell the folks a little bit about what you carry and what you do in the store.
We have a little bit of everything. Anything you would find in a household, from dishes, silverware, to tools, lawnmowers, cars, furniture.
Really?
And it can be newer stuff. It could be older stuff. I personally like the older stuff because it's good quality stuff. Usually it's people moving from a big house to a smaller house, or someone has passed away. The children don't have the time to go in and clean out the house. We go in and we will give an estimate, try to buy the whole estate, clean it out for them so that it's ready to go up for sale.
Now, when I've been in there, I've seen some antiques that are incredible too. I mean, you have a wide variety of product in that store. So when you say you go into a home, you go in and evaluate the whole inventory of everything that they have for the estate or whatever the case might be. Do I understand correctly?
Right. Sometimes, we may get the whole thing, and then we have to put the price accordingly to whatever we pay, because we have to take off for the labor, mileage, cleaning it, hauling it, then sometimes storing it. Some things don't sell right away, so we have to store it. So yeah, that's what it varies, is depending on what household, what we got it for. Sometimes we don't always get the whole estate. We will get just pieces, maybe. Sure. Whatever works for the person is how we do it.
Okay. And who's your customers? Is it a younger group? It's an older group?
That varies.
All ages.
All ages.
Very cool. Now, I see you brought a couple things to show us. Why don't you demonstrate a couple things you have?
Well, this is something you don't see every day, is an old-fashioned alarm clock. I thought that was kind of cool. We've had a few of these, and they're actually a pretty good seller. So I like to have one of them, and when I can get one, I take it. A more traditional mantle-type clock. I thought that was kind of cool, too. And
That's a beautiful piece. I like that.
I dig it too. That's some stuff like that. We have all kinds of pictured art, wall hangings, framed stuff, various prices.
You know, my wife and I picked up some art from there. Really fun, different type of things.
That's a good deal. And if you're just starting out in a house and need something like a set of knives, we have that complete with the butcher block. We have a couple of these and other stuff.
Well, sometimes we get brand new things.
Oh, really?
Still in the box.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's what you never know what you're going to get. I mean, that's kind of the fun of this is who knows what you're going to find.
Well, it sounds like, too, if you're setting up house, if first apartment or
Yes.
a young person get in there and get everything they need to get started.
Or someone just moving to town.
Right.
A lot of times that works out well for us and them. You know, they come and get some decent stuff at a really decent price. You know.
Right. College kids going off to college.
Oh, of course.
You know, we'd find a lot of odd things that they would need in a dorm or someone setting up a business sometimes because we've got tools galore.
So you have a full line of tools also. Oh, yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Hand and power tools and
Yeah.
stuff you can make almost anything with. You know.
Yeah.
So tell me, with it being you opened it when, or bought it from Fred when?
It would have been about June of 2021.
Okay. What has surprised you the most in the business?
That is a good question, Jeff. What surprised you the most, honey?
Some of the things we find,
Oh,
I
really?
would say. The things you just wouldn't expect, and all of a sudden you see it, and it's like, wow, I've never seen one of these,
Right.
or, this is really cool, or,
World travelers have the best stuff, you know, because they get
Sure.
oddball stuff you
Right.
don't see every day.
Right.
And we have a few of those, not with me, but stop on to the store.
Absolutely. When I've been in there, I've noticed almost every time I'm in there, it's a whole new look. I mean, you have new product coming in all the time. So if someone is there and they continue to come back, they'll see new things all the time. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, very much. I mean, we're always trying, if something sells, we try to rearrange, and then we bring in new things from our storage or,
Sure.
so yeah, we keep trying to rotate it.
So do you have two really big guys that help you do all this?
No.
No, this is family.
Yeah. Two really strong kids.
Well, there you go. That helps.
Yes.
That helps a great
Yes.
deal. And I'm assuming you have a Facebook page?
Yes, we do. If you follow us or find us on Facebook under the Garage Sale Store, and I try quite often when we get new things in, I try to take pictures and put them on our Facebook page.
Sure. And I have noticed numerous times, and in fact tried to purchase it numerous times. The only thing I think not for sale at your place is Homer that sits outside of, from The Simpsons, that sits outside your store. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Homer's something Fred had. He got from another lady who had a similar store, and it's been a topic of conversation with almost everybody that comes in. Everybody wants to buy him, and just so you know, Homer's not for sale. Unless you're crazy with money, and then kind of everything has prices.
I recommend people check this out. Where are you located?
We're located at 1119 Lake Avenue in Fairmont, Minnesota.
And that's right across from
Rosen's.
Rose's.
Livestock.
You bet. Absolutely. Tell us what's your favorite part of the project?
Yeah.
I have to say the people. You meet some really neat people. And just talking to them, hearing their history or what's going on, or they have to talk about their stuff.
Sure.
And it's really fun. You really meet some really cool people. And I would say the other thing is when we do go into the estate, it's always the fun of the pick, trying to see, I can't wait. What's at this place, or
I can imagine everyone is like a mystery what you're going to find.
yeah.
That's really cool.
Exactly. So
It's going to be household stuff, but it's all different and cool and
Yeah.
interesting.
So is there anything in particular you're always looking for?
We get a lot of people coming in looking for appliances, washers, dryers, refrigerator, freezers, and sad to say we don't have any. They're very hard to come by because everybody's selling them with their houses now.
course.
And I wish we could get some, but apparently the appliance manufacturers are slow to deliver. I'm not sure why, but
Sure. Awesome. So tell me about your hours.
we're open Tuesday through Saturday and closed Sunday and Monday. That's our weekend.
That's your weekend.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Hey, I want to thank you both for coming. This has been great learning about your business, and we welcome people to check it out. This has been Jeff with Martin County on TV, Talking Business.
Martin County on TV, Talking Business. Martin County on TV, a second look.
Hi, I'm Ned Koppen with the Fairmont Area Chamber of Commerce. And I'm here today with DeAnn Eversman from Dee's Floral on Downtown Plaza here in Fairmont. Hi, DeAnn.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well today, thank you.
DeAnn, tell me a little bit about your family and your history, maybe how you got into the floral business.
Been married for quite a while. We live outside of town, between here and Celander. So my husband farms, and we raise hogs.
And his name is?
John. And we have 2 kids, Eric and Adam. Adam is actually going to be starting to farm with us. Eric lives in South Dakota, and he is an electrician. And his weekend job is a paramedic, so he keeps himself busy.
Yeah.
2 grandkids, love them dearly. They are Adam's kids, and they live really close, so I get to see them a lot. As far as my interest in floral I've always liked to arrange things. My mom encouraged me when I graduated to pursue the floral business. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would own a business, but the opportunity came, and my husband fully supported me, and he actually comes down and helps deliver, and I've had him arranging flowers to help out, so it's
Nice.
kind of a family thing, which is nice.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your history and how long you've been in business, how long you've been in Fairmont.
I've had the business here of Dee's Floral since 2013. I have been in the business for quite a while. 1989, 1990.
That's a long time.
Yes, yep. So seen a few things come and go, and then come back again. So it's something that I enjoy. I have always had interest in crafts and different things, so this is a good venue for me to do it. I do like the business end too, with crunching numbers and all that. So it's got many hats in the business.
Sure. So tell us a little bit more about Dee's Floral. I can come and I can buy flowers. I can shop for gifts. Just kind of give me the scope of your business.
We do a lot of silk arrangements. We have the silk flowers and gift lines. We do custom work. If you have a container that you like and you wanted to do something in it, you can bring it in and we can help you pick out flowers. We do help decorate your house. If you have questions or areas that you're working on, we can make suggestions or help you with different things like that. We do flower orders for around the world through FTD. So
online, delivery, you take care of all of that.
Correct, yes, yeah. So we like people to call in. We have a lot of people that call in from out of state or out of town that have lived here before and need to send flowers to someone in town.
Sure.
So they can look us up on the web. We have a website through FTD, and I do have my email and Facebook accounts, so you can always check on there. We try to post on there a little bit, but
Sure.
sometimes we get really busy and we...
It's a challenge to keep up, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes. We do a lot of the funeral work and helping families in their time of need for funeral flowers, and that keeps us busy.
I was going to ask, who's your typical customer, but I think you kind of summed that up, and it's a wide range of people and a wide range of needs.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We do have people that come in and say, well, I didn't know you were here. Well, we are located downtown, so it's to get down here and do some shopping. So
I know you've got a great staff at your store. Would you like to introduce your staff to our audience?
I do have 3 employees. One of them that you might recognize is Tom. And Tom and I have worked together for the whole time I've been in the floral business. And then I have a couple other gals that work there. Mila is wonderful. She doesn't stop, and she does a lot of the decorating in the front. And she's very helpful with the customers.
That's great.
Oh.
She's very friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. Yeah.
And do you have one other employee?
Ariel has just started in May. She does fantastic work and a little bit different designing than what I typically do. Everybody has their own little way of
Sure.
doing things, so it brings
Variety is a
something-
good thing.
Yeah, brings some variety in and some new ideas, which is always good.
Anytime you've been in the same business for a long time, there's been many, many changes. Talk about some of the changes in your business over the years.
Well, things that have changed have people use a lot more online shopping. We, encourage that. We also like to have people come in and see what we have. One thing we didn't mention is weddings. We do a lot of weddings. That's kind of my favorite niche to do. We do also have the ability with FTD. You can order flowers online through FTD's website for my shop, or you can do it through FTD. A lot of our business is from out of town and people calling in to do that.
Lots of different options and lots of different ways to do business with you.
Yes. So we can do FTD, we can do it on our Facebook page, you can do it on our web page.
You mentioned email,
Email, yep, we can do that too.
or they could just walk in your store.
Yes, yep, and we love it when they walk in because it's nice to be face to face with people and work with them.
DeAnn, I know you're a full line floral shop. What does that mean to your customers?
It means to our customers that we carry a full line of gifts, quality flowers. One thing about our flowers, they're all grown, most of them are grown locally up in the cities, so they're 5,000 miles fresher.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Yep, very good company, and we deal with them consistently. So our product is always going to be the top product that they have. We go to market to try to find unique things for different in town, and when people call in, it's nice that they know that they're dealing with somebody locally and not somebody that is just passing on orders. So to keep it local and keep it fresh.
DeAnn, a guy like me just picks up the phone, I call and I order roses for my wife. What are some other options that you provide?
Other options available, roses are always the number one, but to do a mixed bouquet, which is coming in more popular in a lot of different greens. There's always lilies are popular right now, alstroemeria, Gerber daisies are always nice. Daisies, and sometimes we get some different flowers in, hydrangeas or different kind of fillers, so it gives you a variety and it's not just one basic flower in your bouquet.
Sure. What does the future hold for Dee's Floral?
Well, right now we're working on changing seasons, and we change them throughout the year.
Is it a fresh look and is it also different product from season to season?
Yes, it is. The fall colors, winter is more Christmassy, then spring we always like to brighten up, and
Sure.
we like to change it up quite a bit just so that when people come in there's a new look. They might see something different one day to the next.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about other things that you do in the community. I know that you're involved and you're located in Downtown Plaza, and I know that that you have a big interest in downtown, but you're actually active throughout the community.
I'm on the chamber board.
That was a lead in, yeah.
Yes. I like to help with Focus on Fairmont 1590 with decorating the downtown and trying to encourage people to come downtown to shop. Every year with the church we do the fair stand and make pies. I am in charge of pies one day and I'm in charge of the fair stand one day. So that's my involvement in church to try to help with the fundraisers for that.
Thanks a lot for being with us, DeAnn. And before we go, would you like to mention your website and social media?
Yes, I do have a Facebook page, the website, and you can always email me.
Or call.
Or call, definitely. We love to get phone calls, yep.
I'd just like to encourage everybody to come downtown, stop by Dee's Floral, meet DeAnn if you already don't know her. Thanks a lot, DeAnn.
Thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Until next time, this is Ned Koppen from the Fairmont Area Chamber of Commerce.
Martin County on TV, a second look.
Well, there you have it, another episode of Martin County on TV. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we welcome you to tune in again. Thank our sponsors for making this happen, and remember, it's not just the past, but the present that tells our story.